Hey, good morning, everybody. We are first and third Fridays. We try to live stream on YouTube, the morning live stream. So sorry if you get the little alert there that we're going live. That's what's going on with that. All right, it is December 2nd, Friday, 2022. My name is Benito, TrueTrader admin. We are going to be doing a little day trading this morning. Before anything, I've got to knock out the disclaimer, especially before the guys start coming on talking about their morning plans. Neither TrueTrader nor its representatives are registered as a security broker-dealer or investment advisor with the SEC or any other state regulatory authority. We're not licensed or qualified to provide investment advice. All right, so I hope everyone's doing well. For those of you who are new at the TrueTraders over the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal, welcome. Hope you guys are enjoying your time here. If you have questions or anything like that, absolutely hit us up with those, and we'll do what we can for you. Again, my name is Benito, and I am going to be running the screen share this morning. We're going to have a couple pros on our Squawk. It's a custom audio application that we have called Squawk. You can access that using squawk.truetrader.net, log in with your membership credentials. Today we would be with, I believe, Adriano and Options Mike will be on with us, Mike, and then possibly Luigi as well. He did mention he likes to come on Fridays too, so we'll try to tune into as many as we can without it getting too crazy. They cannot hear us, we can hear them. I'll be doing my best to kind of, maintain some visual coherence with whatever is going on, with what they're talking about. So keep that in mind. So what are we looking for here? We are looking to do some day trading. I guess the guys are still working on their thing. We're doing some day trading. We do 30 minutes in the morning. It's just 30 minutes. That's where the fish are. So why not just fish there? And we are, for the most part, reversal day traders during this opening 30 minutes. So if you hear a price called out, in fact, you see on screen, I've got the morning report. This is actually the actual levels that our founder Adriano has put in for himself. These are good for the first 10 minutes only, what you see in the top table. And then what you see down below in the SPY, these are good for all day. And so, what he'll do is, unless there's an asterisk, if you see the asterisk, they're good until 3:30. Okay. Just keep that in mind. So in this case, Path at $11.80, he's got a live order to go long there. And again, we're only trading for 30 minutes. So these aren't all day holds. We're looking to get in, get 1, 2, maybe 3%, and then get out. That's it. So really, really simple. Read the price action. If it's not working, we cut it and we move on, right? So you'll see the SPY is at 3 different levels. So people can play this any number of ways. They can go, whatever, full size, and then, hang on, he made some changes. He said, let's refresh. If you've got the morning report open, just refresh it. He's made some changes based on the actual price action going on. But anyway, yeah, so like 3 levels on the SPY. What a lot of our members like to do is play the futures off of this level, or maybe some options off that level. And again, there's a few ways to do it. You can decide to split your position up into 3 different levels and have this big range. You can do larger positions at each level and then quick, tighter stops. There's a lot of different ways to play these. These may or may not hit, right? But when they do, it's uncanny, like, basically top ticking, bottom ticking sometimes when it occurs, and you get a nice little 1, 2, 3 point bounce from the underlying. Let's see here. All right, looks like we do have Luigi on. I'm going to go ahead and tune into him. We have Mike on as well.
Okay, so just a little game plan of what I'm looking at today. Obviously, it did a gap down, so I'm looking to short the market gap to close. So that's a play I'm looking at for today. I personally don't think it might not reach gap to close, but if it does, that's the trade I'm going to take. It might even reach yesterday's low, and then fade, but I feel more confident with a gap to close play. Let me see, do I have it with the Qs? Yeah, I have it with Qs as well. And then I'm looking at Netflix. Netflix, I'm looking at, like I said, we had some news this morning, so I'm just if I'm taking anything long, it's going to be at certain support areas. I just want to see how the market reacts to this news that we took a big drop this morning. So like I said, there's no need to rush into any type of plays. Just wait for them to come into your areas and take the trade like that. I'm actually going to be managing some puts that I had overnight from yesterday, because it already exceeded some of my my targets. So
You and me both, Luigi.
but I do have quite a bit of alerts out, you know, looking at the daily, and also at you know, the larger time frames. So we'll see what happens with that. So like I said, I'm looking at Netflix around the 304 area. So Netflix around 304, 303 area for me. Let's see. Let me see. My changes.
I'm watching a possible break of 401.96 going up to, on SPY, break of 401.96, taking us to 402.82, 404.98. I'm going to post
So
this
yeah,
chart.
I'm looking at, like I said, with SPY, I had a little bit of Adriano's, it looks like, for his long areas. I'm looking to long SPY if it comes down to around that 398.50 area. And then also if it wants to come down to that 397, 396.50 area. That's also an area of interest. But like I said, I'm looking to more short with this type of drop down.
397.25 is a really high dark pool interest area. Or
oh, and AMC had a you know, pretty strong day, so I'm looking to catch it down at, you know, some support. So I'm looking around that 770 area. That's the area of interest I'm looking at for AMC for a bounce play. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have. And then, like I said, I have quite a bit of alerts, but I'm not trying to rush into anything, especially with a big drop down this morning. So I just want to see how the markets react and then, you know, take my trades like that. So there's no need to rush.
Here the open, and then we go from there. Myers will be in the scanner as always. Best of luck, and let's get them.
Okay, so with 3 pros on, it may get a little overwhelming with the audio. That was Luigi talking just now about his morning game plan. Great plan from him. I'm going to tune in to Adriano, who you're just hearing from now. That's the founder of TrueTrader. He's been trading for 30 years. And just because we're on the YouTube live stream, I think what I'm going to do is mute Luigi. You guys can, of course, if you're members, tune into him using squawk.truetrader.net. His posts, we have mods who transcribe for everybody. His posts will appear transcribed in the pro trade room that you see here. Okay. All right. So we got Mike and Adriano on. Like I said, Adriano is aggressive, versatile trader. And
oh yeah.
And Mike is great for color commentary on the markets itself. He's a momentum breakout and options master.
5 seconds.
Flip the scanner to the intraday scanner, and then the pivot scanner, of course. These are the 2 we use for the open.
Dash right off the bat.
Now let's go. This may move quick. Guess I have questions. Definitely ask.
Dog. PKS.
Netflix running hard to the upside, guys. We have a rejection area 312.57, 312.57. Higher above that is 313.27. So I'm looking at those 2 levels.
GKS a short here, probably for about 50 cents, 53.20 for about 20 cents, or excuse me, for 50 cents. The dog.
All right, both those levels now touched.
Dog.
314.92 is
the dog
next
coming
target on
quick.
Netflix,
Market holding.
rejection.
The dog coming quick. The dog.
And there's a rejection.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I'm buying the dog right here. I'm long the dog. 73.46 average. I'm selling the dog for a point. DDOG. I'm start to sell some over here. I'm out some
314.92
DDOG,
Netflix.
74.12. Selling at 51. Oh my God, I sold one share there. I'm out all DDOG for about $1.15 on average.
Okay. Done.
JKS. Let's see.
He's watching JKS. He's not in it yet.
Tesla, a little bit of call sweep in. These are emergent, like right here at this time critical. Scalps. Come on, 314.92 Netflix.
Watch for a bounce. Oh, Marvel, MRVL.
I'm expecting it to roll over,
do I have
but
any
we
morning
got to trade
reports?
what we see.
Marvel. 44.70. Marvel.
Tesla calls, SPY calls, QQQ calls, scalps.
That JKS right here around 55 should be a good add. The average on JKS would be 54.20.
He's not in JKS, just to be super clear. Something about it he didn't like. Volume.
SPY anywhere over 402.82. I'm bullish. Anywhere over 402.82.
Marvel. MRVL. Marvel, what's the volume? What Marvel? I need the morning report levels. So W coming. What's market doing?
For shorter Marvel's 44.70 for the morning report. And that is a good for 10 minutes level. Only 10 minutes. So 940 will no longer be
DDOG. Okay, DDOG was a big dump at the open. Now on DDOG, what I want, it's a move.
$168 is a key area on NVIDIA. 168 NVIDIA. Rejection off of 168 is downside. Break above 168, I'll go upside to 169.42. And it's rejecting too quick for me to get in. Price action's good, but my trades are too slow. We're going to keep watching 168 on NVIDIA.
ZS.
We're getting some red candles across the market, but SPY is still pushing, holding support here.
All right, I'm in JKS covering. I just got out half JKS pretty much at entry. Well, for 15 cents, it doesn't matter.
I'm sorry about that, guys.
W. No, JKS is Chinese. Isn't it? I jumped in the pool later.
Adriano made a vow to jump in his icy pool.
Volatility low a day, pushing down hard. Market's allowed to fly a little bit right here.
53.60 covering a quarter of JKS, and then 53.20. 53.60 and 53.20 on JKS. There. Not looking anymore. Smart had earnings, SMAR. DDOG, watch DDOG if it goes back to that level. I'm gonna put an alert on DDOG. If by any chance it goes 76.90. DDOG, they accept. Close, there it goes there.
NVIDIA trying that 168 again, guys. Careful with that line.
1580 from the morning report, still far away.
It was PATH. He was just talking about 1580. Papa, Alpha, Tango, Hotel.
Chinese XPEV, XPV. I'm gonna put this. Oh, XPEV are the auto ones moving at all?
XPEV is not making minimum move right now.
All right, we
just
got the
for
little
what it's worth.
retracement, the relaxing of the price there on the Fibonacci retracement. And so now we're looking for upside pushes to break out above the consolidations that happened in the last 5 minutes. That's the play at the moment.
I'm not gonna mess with XPEV.
Double top breakouts, what we call it.
And it's cold today. All right.
168 NVIDIA is probably the most obvious example of that. If you're looking to
SPB,
learn.
BX, we traded this earlier this week, right? BX, Bravo X-ray. Not quite enough. Shop, G2C.
SPX 4090s are
Thank
getting
you for the heads
spicy
up.
right here. They're
TrueTrader on top.
$2.05.
43.30. What's market doing?
Index option. 4090 is your ES
Little
target.
up here. Morning report to 404.60 for the SPY. What the one we traded yesterday? CRM. Made a mental note to watch that one today at the open. Nah, nothing here. Team TEAM.
Still getting call flow in the market, guys.
Starbucks G2C, guys. Starbucks G2C is back to closing price. SBUX.
G2C is when a stock gaps one way or the other in the pre-market after hours and then comes back to its previous day close.
Tick chart negative 500. We still are dealing with a selling program, even though the market's moving up.
Not funny.
Tesla calls, very large amount of Tesla calls just hit the board. Over 300K.
CFQ, Canadian Solar, all the solars.
Tesla calls targeting 197.50 and 195s right here. 196.66 is my target.
Again, Mike is a breakout trader on the option side of things. So
Futu, Jimbo. 61, 63, yeah. Okay, W was red. W, are you short on a G2C? I'm gonna put an alert on W, 4180 for G2C.
And those 4090 SPXs got 20%. Wasn't an official call out. Just telling if anyone got into it. QQQ, tight consolidation right here at the high of day area. Watch that. Shop is 12 cents from the morning report level. Thank you, high trader. Or at the time of the message, it did hit 12 cents miss.
Did Shop get there?
Very close.
12-cent miss. Shop's morning report level 38.90.
Shop should drop. No. Okay, how about you?
Sorry, excuse me. Shop's morning report level is 43.30 for the short.
Looks like we're seeking some support to the downside right here on most of these names. QQQ could not break through the top of that consolidation. NVIDIA, same thing.
We have a report a short of 40. I am going to take that short.
166.20 is the target on NVIDIA.
I'm just going to put an order there, just between 440 and 450. Okay, between 440 and
10-minute warning.
I am putting an order to short you.
The letter U, using Unity software. Sometimes we have a little cross chatter. Try to manage that as best we can. Eyes on the pro room. All
CRWD is getting some options action upside. CRWD looks like it's running. It's not on my watch list.
HR.
Michael, Meridian, the stocks that being traded are not in the morning
We're
report.
getting
Yeah,
a
that's
push to
right.
the upside across the market, guys. We got volatility coming down and tick pushing to the upside, negative 200 right here.
SE, G2C,
I'm going to answer you in just a second, Michael.
You should see
UVXY
it's,
is going for a double bottom.
someone doesn't
Look up
know, is a gap to
slightly.
close, means the stock went back to the closing price.
DKNG pushing, NVIDIA pushing. Watch that 168 area on NVIDIA. Tesla 19666 is still in play for this target.
60. SE, I'm putting something loaded. What was it? W, I think. Excuse me. Okay, I think Adriano. SE, I'm putting an order to short at 62.
And Netflix 314.92 target,
SE,
314.92 target just hit.
A 62.70.
A lot of puts coming in right now on SPY puts on this double top. Not on
Yeah.
SPY, but on numerous other names. SPY coming down right
Oh,
here,
wow.
guys.
Yeah,
Anywhere below
all this oil's coming down
402.82.
because news of Saudi
looking for
Arabia this
shorts.
morning. The production. 41, no, CRWD. For solar coming.
Yeah, double
FSLR is
bottom
for solar.
UVXY just printed.
ARR1.
UVXY is a volatility index.
Nice work
It was a
there,
pretty
Ricky.
aggressive little dump there in the last
Path,
minute.
PATH. Path, I have 11. Yeah, it's too far still. Let me see shop.
402.67.
Shop is hitting G2C right now.
That 402.82 short.
I like
invalidated.
David C. 43.70, but I think the best thing on shop, David, is to actually just wait for like 1 minute candle to slow down. Maybe trade less than 40,000 shares in that candle. That could be a sign of a reversal on shop.
Tesla new
Let's see.
high. I'm sorry, double top didn't quite make the new high.
Or start here and add at that level that you like. No, half and half. Hmm.
15 minutes in.
The dog.
Opening madness is
jam so
slowing down.
far on that drop.
So Michael's asking, stocks being traded were not in the morning report. Why? Am I missing something? So
No.
There's two types of trading that we do, right? So we do some preparation trading.
Let's see, I have an order up there.
And we'll use our
Okay, you know what?
scanner.
Take a look at this RKS because thing is not doing anything.
Sorry.
1, 2.
So we look for we use the pre-market scanner to set that up. And these are orders that are just like, if these levels hit, they're gold.
The JKS is really hugging the
whole
200 on the daily, right? There's 200 moving average there. Is very rare to go through after a move from 45, 20% move and get through it. So I'm just going to stick with this. Now, CBRL pass had earnings, conference call this morning and all the good stuff. 1, 2.
So then during active trading, Michael, that's where we start to look at scanners, right? So we've set these morning report levels. They're good for 10 minutes unless they have the asterisks, right? So like if you look in, if you were to see Adriano's actual order book, he would have a live order on ZS, for example, at 118.70, right? Because this is a until 3:30 type level. It's 9:46 right now, 16 minutes
Taking a short on shop.
Stand by.
I'm short shop 43.12. And I will stop over the closing price. So my stop is 43.50. Okay, just a little bit above the high of the day today. I'm short shop 43.12.
Name this size usually goes for, I don't know, anywhere from 30 to 50 cents for his first exit. He may look for a point on the rest, but
risk
kind of near VWAP is where
very
his
strong the last few days. So let's see.
His targets might be. Sorry about that, Michael. So yeah, so now during active trading, you know, in addition to the morning report levels, then we look for the scanner. Scanner brings our results in, and we trade our strategy off of those. So the pattern is you see a result, pull it up, review it. Does it hit the criteria needed for the strategy to work? If yes, you know, create a plan and trade it. If no, move on to the next one.
Put this one up here.
You know, so we're looking for stocks that are moving emotionally into levels of support and resistance. That's the gist, right, of it. But it's got to have volume. It can't be catalyst driven. I mean, there's all these little, you know, sort of things. And ultimately what we're looking for is good old fashioned human emotion, right? Is it greed or fear driven? You know, with markets doing what they did during the pre-market, this big dump, right? Imagine all these people who went long yesterday. How are they feeling, right? Well, when the markets finally open, especially in the options world, right? They can't even trade this until they open. When the markets open, you know, there's gonna be a lot of panic covers and stuff like that, right? So you can get a lot of volatility and you know, whatnot in the opening hour. And that's what we're being patient for. We're being patient for those huge, explosive, emotional moves. All the tools that we set up here are designed to help us find those. Hope that answers your question.
Market.
Justin, the morning reports made the morning of, right? So you want as much data as necessary to set realistic targets from the morning report. And so we email the morning report out to our members at 9:15. This is Justin over in YouTube. Hey man. So we email this out. Sorry, this out.
This is not my favorite type of day.
Stand by.
To trade the open because of that drop on pre-market, but let's see. CRWD. I should have taken that one there with Ricky. Yeah. Previous day high, weekly pivot. Yeah.
Big disclaimer to the YouTube folks.
CRWD. Now if it goes back to 120.
Okay.
Missed one way, I take the other, right? So
lots of time on that one. That's what I was trying to say. If CRW,
you know what? I didn't put the cover on shop. I'm distracted. I'm covering half shop at 42.72, and then 42.52. I'm a 42.72 and 42.52 covering shop.
Okay. It's basically VWAP and 60 cents. So for the YouTube folks, YouTube is forcing a like 15 to 30 second delay. The big clock in the top right will tell you, you know, what time it is when things are being said here. So with this kind of trading, just be very careful with that. You know, if it's like I'm in, like you may be a little late, right? But a plan like what he just said with shop, or sorry, with CRWD, if it gets to 120, he's interested in the long there. Again, our strategy though, be careful.
Market's doing a little bounce here, getting close to 10 o'clock, a little reversal.
Needs to move.
My stop on shop still over 43.50. Yeah, market looked like I was going to come in, and then market did that bounce and took the smile off my face.
Justin Terrell from YouTube asking, is the spike scanner looking at price movement or volume influx? A bunch of that. Yes, the answer is yes to all that. So
Chewy, C,
it's a
Y,
dip,
Chewy, C.
and the values change
No.
depending what time of day it is too, of the morning. On the right, I'm showing the pro trade room where transcription is happening by pro. Obviously, we're just hearing Adriano, but there is also Mike, Luigi speaking as well. I just had to turn them off because there's just too much cross chatter.
Excuse me.
On the bottom.
FUTU. Someone was talking about FUTU. I'm not gonna trade that thing. El Chineses. Patience.
Another note too is we have a concept called just the first kiss. Yeah, meaning if a stock gets to a level, during this reversal,
All right,
sort of
getting
moment.
close to 10 o'clock. Is market gonna do a reversal here, or it's gonna bag it? We're gonna find out in the next 5 minutes.
So as I was saying about the second kiss, if a stock, let's say we're looking for like a gap to close type play, right, where the SPY gapped down and came back up to the previous day close, we're interested in taking that the first time, not if it hits it again and again and again, right? So it's got to be an emotional move, not a grind. Move into the thing, first touch, and then once it's done, don't go back to the cookie jar. Big concept for this style of trading this morning.
Shop is do or die now. It's you guys know I don't like to be stuck inside the consolidation. I'm up, I don't know, 10 cents here. I'm gonna stick with my plan on shop, but really by now should have broken to 42.70. So I'm not gonna change the plan.
Shop again is trading pretty much at his entry.
JKS, I'm at 53.60.
Where am I at? 360
and 53.22. NIO.
Each of our traders has a slightly different entry strategy. We all look for the emotional move into levels, but like say take Adriano, the voice you're hearing, he likes to do a pyramiding entry, right? So he'll do like say a third or quarter size to start.
Shop. Are you kidding me? Oh, fuck. I
and
mean,
then
or
add
out
the rest
something.
on the
Really?
second.
I love live order and forgot about it. Oh, I'm short to you.
Uh-oh. So for morning report, probably for morning report. So here's a good example. He didn't cancel his order at 40.45.
Order a while ago on you.
All right, this is not intended to be there, but he took it, so it will show up on a results page, good or bad. This order should have been canceled at 9:40 for what it's worth.
I'm short to you 40.48 for what's worth.
Okay.
There you go. It's getting close to the high of the day. The previous day. Shop, I stopped out. You stinker. Oh man, I was just like, I just looked. It was like 10 cents for my cover. It's funny.
Womp womp. All good. All right, 2 open trades, you
Okay,
and
I got
Jake Harris.
I started with a quarter size U. Now I got
Mhm.
the other quarter. My average U is 46.6.
Okay. There you go.
All right.
Quarter starter, 3/4 ad.
Show up. Oh man. All right.
He hasn't mentioned where his stop will be. A lot of this is for Adriano's kind of conviction
Market
on the
did
move.
Yeah, it really wasn't even a pop on the market there.
Mhm.
Not yet. So now it's kind of look like it's gonna go. Yep. So you know what? I'm gonna buy 1 second. 1 second. Which one? Sorry, Adriano. 403
Let's get some SPY
calls.
options here. Usually does short-term options. We'll see
Having
what his
the
expiration is.
Over on you, a 40, 38, just in case it drops there. I just bought the 403 calls expiring today at 155. 403 calls expiring today at 155. Let's see now at the top of the hour if the market does a pop. I think I'll do Chinese, Jimbo. They're just going today. Okay.
I cannot put a options chain on this chart, so this is the best I can do for you guys. Hope that's okay.
All right, now just set. Oops.
And again, we're trading for the first 30 minutes, maybe 45, right? So this is not going to be an all-day hold. Even with options, it's a short-term hold.
Yep, now just wait. I'm selling those spike calls 185.
Okay.
Now you know what? 180. That'll be the equivalent, right? Yeah.
Keep it on that chain too.
I'm selling those spike calls, the 403 calls expiring today at 180. Come on, SPY. BDD.
We'll keep an eye on the options chain there. That was the 403 calls expiring today. Current price is 158 or so.
Okay. All right. I'm going to keep update the room with the levels, and I'm going to come off voice now. The only one I'm not crazy about, that's SPY. I'm about to get my fill right here on 180. Come on, come to Papa.
Trading 180.
Hits
That's the ask.
179.
Yeah,
I'm out.
yeah, there he
That's
is out.
SPY from 155 out to 180. The 403 calls. And I keep posting everything in the room. Okay. I hope everybody had a great morning. Thank you very much. Alibaba, to answer your question, I watch both, but mainly my eyes are on the pivot scanner. But what I do, I leave like really tight, smaller levels for a run. So I like to get like a starter run into the pivots, right? So I have like 2 sets for between 9 and 935, which is smaller moves. Not because I want to take a smaller move, but just because I'm aware when they start to run and I can keep an eye on them and see where the levels I really want to, to enter. And then between after 935, 940, it goes to regular levels with a larger minimum move. But again, I don't look at a minimum move, a smaller minimum move at the open, because I will take a smaller run. No, it's just because I want to know kind of ahead of time what is moving, how fast is moving. I hope that made sense. That's for Alibaba. And keep an eye on the morning report. There's a, now to clarify something here. There's that 406 already to 407.40 on the SPY that I put as a, might be resistance, so I put as a short level. Just, it's because that range yesterday, did you see where it was pretty much the whole day and after hours yesterday? So it's at 406.80, 407.30. So I'm gonna, if it gets to that level, which I really hope it does, my trade is gonna be within those numbers. Okay, that was for the SPY, but I definitely will start take a short on the 404.60 or buy puts. I'm more than likely gonna trade the S futures if Wayne gets there. Right. Keep you all posted in the room. I hope everybody had a great morning, and I'll talk to you all soon. All right. Thank you all. Bye bye.
All right, very cool. I'm going to tune back into options, Mike there, and Luigi.
I don't think you can give me a point.
It was Adriano.
There's my levels on Baba, working well, 90, 69, 90, 12. Those were all previously provided. That's the area I'm still watching.
Okay. All right. So actually, for the YouTube crowd, I'm going to probably end the stream, but I'll just kind of make a few comments here. And if you have any questions about what you saw today, definitely post them in there. I'll keep the YouTube stream rolling for just a little bit as we wrap this piece up. But that was an example of our morning live stream. It's pretty quick paced, and it can be a little overwhelming if you're brand new. But I can tell you that for a lot of members, a week or two of doing it, and they start to pick it up and understand like kind of what the speed and pace is. So it's one of those screen time things. That morning is where our pros make their money. So it isn't an educational live trading session. It's like literally where we work. So, the purpose of like my version of this, the commentary version, is to help sort of slow it down a little bit. And obviously we couldn't tune into everybody all at once. We have a lot of members who listen to everybody, and they can pick out everything that's being said or watch the program for the live transcriptions to kind of make sense of it. But in the end, what we're looking for is to get every member to be able to basically use the scanners and not need any of the call outs, not need any of the whatever, any of that stuff. And we have a ton of members who do exactly that. We always ask like, what is TT worth to you, or why do you like it? And, if you're newer, it's the live stream, it's the, the mentorship, the hands-on, all that stuff. If they've been around for a while, it's the community where, they seem to like us. And then the scanners, you trade off the scanners and use the tools and you're done, so it's a evolution for everybody as they go. But we're going to try to do something like this twice a month, I guess, like the first and third Fridays. So if you liked it, let us know. If you didn't, let us know what you didn't like about it, and we'll try to adjust for those days as best we can. But I've been Benito. And those of you who are wondering, we have just 2 open trades right now. There's a short on JKS, and it looks like a short on you. So Adriano will keep the room updated on that piece. Oh, and I think you actually stopped out. Did he? Let me see. Negative. He's still holding that one. Make sure you set your own plan, guys. Make sure you set your own plan. You have to manage the risk according to you. And if you want to know how to manage risk, like it's such an important topic. We actually made a lot of our content completely free. This is membership content. I'm going to put a link in the TrueTrader chat. Sorry, the YouTube chat. That link right there will send you to, I believe it's 4 webinars on managing risk. Excuse me. These were made for members. We don't sell you anything in these. This is like literally, it's 3. No, it's 4. It's anyway, take some time. They're an hour, right? But try to get past the whole like, I can't watch anything under 5 minutes thing. Like take the time, watch these, really try to understand what proper risk management is. these four right here will give you an incredible foundation so that it's not just a buzzword. I think for a lot of people, they just like hear it. Like they're like, oh yeah, you have to say risk management. We all know, like, no, like manage your risk, please. Quick update, shop is hitting its morning report zone, 20 cents. I think it was a short at 44.76. Did not quite get there just yet. 44.76 is an all day short level on shop, meaning it's good all day. And again, remember, we're looking for 76 right here. 76, this one. Okay, if it hits there, again, we're looking for 1 to 2% on our capital employed on that one. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and end the YouTube stream. We'll keep going here. I'm gonna tune back into Mike and Luigi as we go. All right, everybody. Thank you, YouTube. Everybody who's still on the Zoom, we'll keep this rolling.
And Roku got